Oh yeah, I've seen that.
You were second floor, right? Third floor.
And we are live, I think. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Hey, bye. Okay, here we go.
Every game that's not there.
We're gonna Apocalypse. We'll just go with the normal. Oh, I can select my player. I'm gonna be. I'll be Tim. Tom. Tim. Tim. Tom. Tim. Timmy. Tim. Tim. I don't know his name. It's not Tom. I don't think it's Tom. It's not Tim. Timmy's the boy. Dolores is the mother. 60 seconds. We're streaming. Yeah. No, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah, it's fine. Go ahead and talk to me. It's fine.
What do you got 60 seconds to do?
Huh?
What do you have to do in 60 seconds?
So you have 60 seconds to prepare for a fallout. So you have 60 seconds to collect supplies around your house and throw them into your shelter, including your family, because they're not good enough to do it themselves, apparently. And then after the 60 seconds, it turns into a sort of like a choose your own adventure. You get prompts about things that happen day to day, different things that you can do to solve problems, and then the consequences of those problems. And I really did not focus on what I was doing here, so I don't think we're going to make it that well. But hey, look at this soup. Okay. Yeah. Give me the soup. Give me the gas mask. Throw it in. I can grab something else. I can grab one more thing. Medkit! Grab it! Go, 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 go. No, you're not. I can grab this. Get the map. Go! In! Yes! I did it. Haha! 60 seconds. I did it. Alright, I'll read the prompts to you and you get to choose. I'll let you do it. Alright. They came out with a new game called 60 Parsecs, which is essentially the same thing, just you're in space. Something goes wrong on your ship, you got 60 seconds. You choose your crewmates, and each crewmate has different specialties. And it's kind of interesting. Okay, we got not enough water. Day 1. All of us made it into the shelter just a second before the blast. That was a close one. As long as we're all together, we can make it work down here. We remember hearing canned soup is healthy for you. When we opened the shelter door, we noticed some of the shelves were already stocked. We can't really say we recall putting all these supplies here, but we're definitely going to put them into good use. We have a new gun. Hey, look what we found in the suitcase we grabbed upstairs. Good thing we didn't unpack our holiday luggage. We got a Boy Scout handbook. Our shelves are full of cans. We'll eat from cans, we'll sleep on cans, we'll even talk to cans. Some of us already do. Plenty of water means we don't have to worry about that for some time. This is the best stocked shelter we've ever seen. We've never seen another one, but we're sure this is a good amount of supplies. I'm gonna take care of the rationing and stuff, because I know how that works. Surviving down here is no walk in the park. It won't get easier. We're hopeful this will blow over soon and life will be back to what it used to be, or else we might face dangers we've never dreamt of. And that's all of day 1. We did it. Good job, Johnny.
Yeah.
Your decisions have saved us. Day 2.
I tried.
It's hard not to worry considering our current situation. Some days we're still struggling to deal with this shelter life, but we can't lose hope. Some days you've only been here 2 days. There isn't anything bothering Mary Jane. Mary Jane, that's her name. Timmy seems okay, as much as he can be in our current situation. If there was anything to report about Dolores, this is where it would have been written. Ted, that's his name. Ted is not complaining today, at least. Not very much. No, we don't need to ration supplies yet. Alright. It looks like the area is still irradiated. Going to the wasteland right now is unsafe unless you don't mind getting sick. Would we like to start an expedition for tomorrow? We We only have 4 bottles of water.
Expedition.
Expedition, alright.
What was the other option?
Not expedition.
Expedition.
Alrighty. We felt like something was staring at us from the corner of the shelter. We think it's a rat. At least it looks like a rat. A rat on a very good diet. We decided we need to do something about it. Or, to put it more bluntly, it's either him or us. Would you like to use the gun to get rid of the rat?
Is it like a giant ass rat or is it like
It's a
small?
big rat.
As a pet? What? Is this
Uh,
let it
it,
go, or
it, it's either you shoot him or you don't.
what do you mean?
You don't know.
Let him.
Let him go? Okay. Day 3's comes up. Day 3. Pet has got a beard now. Getting some stubble. As we were running around looking for something to smash that furry rodent with, it just disappeared. So did one of our food cans. The question is, how did that devil fit it through one of those little holes? We lost one soup can. Water is what Mary Jane needs most right now. Timmy needs water. Dolores needs water. Ted needs water. They can go another day without water. Nope, actually, who do we want to send out for our expedition? We have the father, the mother, the daughter, or the son.
Father.
Father? Alright, so we're going to give him full rations.
Oh, you're talking about this.
I'll give everyone full rations
No.
for this day.
Wait, what day are you on?
Day 3. They're starting to get thirsty, and it's because
No.
You shut up. Fine, you know what? Just for that,
Yeah,
just for that, you guys don't get any food or water. Just Ted. What should Ted take with him?
Shovel.
We have medkit, a gas mask, a Boy Scout handbook, a gun, a map, a suitcase. The suitcase will let him take 3 other items. Okay, and what other items should we take? We also have bug spray and a deck of cards.
The Boy Scout map and
From my experience, you can never go
Medkit.
wrong with a deck of cards.
or gun.
Or gun.
I'll let you decide.
I'm gonna switch out the Boy Scout handbook with the gas mask, and I'll give him the gun. So he's got a map, a gas mask, and a gun. And he will head out into the wasteland and die a horrible death. Day 4. Mary Jane keeps fainting. We really need to find her something to drink fast. Timmy's in terrible shape. We need to give him water now. Dolores will not survive without water any longer.
No, they're okay.
Ted left for the surface. We hope he'll come back soon. Time to ration supplies. Everyone gets water.
No, everybody's fine. They don't need anything. It's okay.
Don't listen to them, guys. We really miss the life we had. The space, the sky, the food, more food. We wish we could go back to time before this damn bomb dropped.
Yeah, well, you can, so shut the hell up.
No, you really
Cool,
can't.
time travel.
Just like that, with the Boy Scout book. They've created time travel.
Good thing the Boy Scouts invented time travel.
What we make of today will be our tomorrow, so let's make it right. Nothing wrong with him, nothing wrong with her, nothing wrong with him, nothing wrong with her. We're good.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends.
Yes, please.
I think I did everything. I did mail, did rounds, called in.
Yeah.
We've been smelling something funny in the shelter ever since we woke up.
That's
Sure
your P.O.
enough, there was something. Sure enough, there was something.
It's
Something
you.
or someone started a fire. And it's already spreading. We can't save everything. What do we save from the flames?
Listen, I always did say Dolores was hot.
Nice. Do we save the med kit or the Boy Scout handbook?
Boy Scout handbook. Boy Scout handbook. Boy Scout
I'm waiting for him to give a vote.
Do we have what?
You save either the med kit or the Boy Scout handbook.
Boy Scout.
Boy Scout.
Okay.
It's more useful. It makes you.
Yeah. But he doesn't know that, so I'm letting him make the decision.
He knows it now.
Day 6.
No.
If there's one thing we need, it's the Scout handbook. Before any of the pages get touched by the flames, we jumped forward, grabbed it, and held it tight until the fire was gone. We need to examine the damage it has done, but truth be told, it could have been much worse. It's impressive how well Mary Jane. Okay, she's fine. Timmy's fine. Dolores is fine.
Turn her into a mutant.
Okay. After all the
Dude, she's like overpowered as fuck when she goes into a nerd, you know?
After all the days we spent down here, we're not exactly clean. We smell bad, real bad. It didn't bother us until we noticed it, and now we're about to get sick. So why not take a shower? We don't have soap, but there are other alternatives to consider. Would you like to use bug spray to clean yourself?
No, lick each other.
No, not good.
That's all we have,
Sounds
so
like a bad idea.
Don't do it. Just don't do it. Stink it.
no cleaning.
And it was a miracle. They all looked each other clean. Everybody feels good.
Everybody is sick.
Fuck.
All three of them are sick.
Their tongues weren't sanitary.
The world has ended. Who cares about showering? We can get used to it. Adapting shouldn't be hard. It will be like a camping trip. It will... Oh no, that smells just terrible. Don't puke. Don't. Suspicious looking stains cover parts of the page. Mary Jane is hungry, Timmy is very hungry, and Dolores is hungry. Oh. And yeah, everyone is sick. Well, they can all wait a day before when we opened the bunker door this morning to let some fresh air, we discovered fresh radioactive air. We discovered a small suitcase on our doorstep. There was no note on it, and the neighborhood seemed empty. Should we take a look inside?
Fucking bomb. Sure.
Sure.
Of course.
There's a rat.
Day 8.
Where-
Hey, Tim's back. The gun is broken.
Do you mean Ted?
Yes, Ted. And he's sick also. Everybody's sick. Damn it, the gift was booby-trapped. There was nothing inside besides some junk, and as soon as we opened the suitcase, it exploded. Is anybody hurt?
Covered in epidemic
Macau.
needles. They were
How's it going?
used.
Ted has safely returned from his voyage to the surface with the gas mask and the map and a broken gun. We tried our luck at a nearby bar, fittingly called the World's End. Usually just a respectable family like your own would never go there. But this time, we gave it a shot, hoping to find some unclaimed goods. Who would have known that tomato soup used to be a popular snack in a bar? We found a few cans of it and took them with us. We got 1 can of soup with us.
Hey.
We didn't expect to find any clean water in the bar. We weren't wrong. Whatever we found wasn't pure and it wasn't water. But hey, if it quenches thirst, it counts. We got 2 bottles of vodka, but they count as water. We found a set of checkers in one of the tables. What crazy people play checkers while drinking beer? We have a board game now. So much for our rifle that got damaged during our expedition. Damn it, we really like that suitcase. Well, it's gone now. Mary Jane is hungry, is fainting. Everyone needs rations. Everybody gets rations.
Going downhill so fast.
Yeah. And we're on normal mode. There's a hard mode. Ring ring. There we were, thinking we would never hear a telephone signal again, when suddenly a phone starts ringing from somewhere outside. We figured it's the phone booth across the street. Should someone go answer it? Who do you want to send? Any of the 4.
Yourself.
So, the father? Okay. Hey! Or not. Day 9.
What do you mean?
This is peak power usage hours in the span of a year. 4,256.
Listen, when you get really young.
What everyone do? Power on their girlfriends at the same time? Look at this.
Ah. When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gasp of release from the caller. They introduced themselves as survivors from a nearby town of Hill Valley. We had started exchanging information when the call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their side. We hope they will get back to us. Ted is back from the surface again. Mary Jane is hungry. Well, she just ate. Nothing wrong with Timmy. Nothing wrong with Dolores. Ted is also hungry. He just ate. 10 ration supplies. Nobody gets anything. Alright. It looks like the area is still irradiated. Going to the wasteland right now is unsafe unless you don't mind getting sick. Would you like to start an expedition?
Is there a gas mask?
We still have the gas mask, yeah.
Let's send one with the gas mask.
Alright. Well, we'll just prepare for now because it's tomorrow that we get. One thing you don't expect is a band of people all dressed in green showing up at your doorstep, claiming they... There's so many people. Tired, Jesus Christ. Okay,
So you chose to do it here in Lopez?
I'm fine.
I am stupid.
One thing you don't expect is a band of people all dressed in green showing up at your doorstep and claiming they take from the rich and give to the poor. That's exactly what happened to us. Should we let those clowns in? They might provide some quality entertainment.
No, don't let them into your building. They're bad
Do
people.
we let them in?
Leprechauns?
They're bad people.
No, they're just they're people dressed in green,
It's like a Robin.
saying that they take the Robin Hood. Do we let him in?
Don't do it. It's okay.
No. Okay.
They
No.
probably are the rest of them still in some home.
Well, we got a lot of stuff, so I think we're pretty rich. Day 10.
Oh, fuck this up.
Everyone's still sick. We didn't answer those peculiar calls and kept the door locked until the noises outside faded away. We're not exactly sure we want those people to come back. They sounded harmless enough, but can harmless people be trusted in these troubled times? They might be worse than those who don't seem harmless at all. If we don't cure Mary Jane soon, who knows what will happen? There's no time. Timmy has to be cured. Treated for his injuries before it's too late. Dolores is quite calm given the situation. Ted looks very weak. If he doesn't eat today, it might end really bad. Well, let's get Ted some food. It's about time to choose someone to scavenge the remains of our town and search for supplies. Who will it be? The wasteland awaits. Who are we sending into the wasteland?
No, sure.
Timmy? Okay. Timmy's gonna get a full rations then. What should we give him?
He's gonna die anyways. Don't get
What are the options?
Gas mask, Boy Scout handbook, map,
Give him a gas mask.
board game, deck of cards,
Do these people have stats?
bug spray. No.
Okay, then just give them the.
In the new one, they do.
Yeah, and the new one they're doing, it's pretty cool. Boy Scout handbook, okay. Day 11. Getting something to drink for Mary Jane sounds like the right idea. Timmy went out in the wasteland. We don't know what we'll do if he doesn't come back. There has to be some water left for Dolores. Ted is hungry. Ted needs water to survive. And we're gonna wait on everyone. They can just wait another day. The wasteland is full of surprises, like this man on the other side of our door, knocking and claiming that he's willing to offer a lot for decent ammunition. Shall we trade?
Do you have ammunition?
No, but we can offer him a board game instead.
If he wants bullets, I don't think. If we don't have any bullets,
But we can offer him a board game.
he's not gonna accept it.
I'm gonna read. I know what happens. I'm gonna do it and read it to you. It's funny.
Okay.
We offer him checkers.
What the fuck is this? Those checkers back.
We offered checkers instead of an ammunition. The visitor was quite confused and tried to explain to us what ammunition is. We pretended to understand nothing. It was very amusing until he left with our checkers board. Asshole.
Exactly.
It's just funny.
Listen, if you gave him the ammunition, he would have just used it on you and took the rest of your stuff.
Mary Jane's diet could use a little food. She needs fainting. She needs water now.
She can turn into a mutant and join the X-Men. How about that?
Dolores needs water. Ted needs water. Everyone gets
How
water.
many of the X-Men do you think would survive a nuclear apocalypse?
Deadpool would be okay.
Oh, piece of shit.
The one girl is a nuclear bomb, so she'd be okay. Hey. We can keep sitting on our backsides here in this tiny little bunker, or we can start thinking about getting away as far as possible from this radioactive wasteland. Who would have thought the Reds would ruin such a lovely neighborhood? We could do it on our own. The escaping part, not the ruining part, of course. However, there might be someone out there who could help us. Let's keep our eyes and ears open. Well, we can't do that since we don't have a radio. I think it's just iPhones. There's one thing we need to do. It's to use a radio on a regular basis to catch any emergency broadcast that might be transmitted in our area. It's either that or it's strolling around outside waiting to get picked up. The first option sounds a bit more sane.
Yo, Johnny! I choose you.
Food. They're good though. They don't need it yet.
Can we have Let's Go Johnny?
Being safe down here is much better than being pulverized out there. That doesn't mean we don't want to go outside. Maybe we should take a walk soon. The neighborhood is probably much more peaceful since the bombings.
Some people like the
Day 14. Ah, my knee. That hurt like a bitch.
What?
My knee just cracked.
Oh, don't do that.
Fuck you. Fuck you! Fuck you!
It's just like looking at the bars and saying this stuff.
As long as we're safe, we can stay down here. Use some food, need some food, but not yet. You can survive another day. It's high time we stopped wondering about what's going on and start asking questions, or at least listen to some reasonable answers. So how about tuning to a radio station and learning a thing or two about the brave new world? We don't have a radio. We can't do that. We don't get a radio. We don't get a radio.
Home of rock and roll.
Day 15. They say ignorance is bliss. Another day without any clue what's going on might not necessarily kill us. We were so afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland and is safe with us now. Oh, he did come back. Hey, look at that.
Yeah.
He's injured.
Wait, what happened?
Timmy, just die.
Theater means actors, and where you find actors, you can easily run into mimes. And so we approached the theater on our tiptoes. But in the end, we decided our need for supplies was greater than our fear of mimes. So we bravely went in to explore. This must have been one boring play if the only props being used were bottles. The scene was practically filled with them. Thankfully, some had water in them, plus 3 bottles of water. We half expected the theater cafeteria to be in a sorry state. Surprisingly, the atomic blast spared most of it, and we were able to admire our selection of foods. It was very vivid. Small, medium, or large cans of tomato soup. We felt large cans were meant for us, plus 2 soup cans.
Dude, you gotta take all the soup cans. What the fuck?
We had some fun playing around with different theater props and outfits. We didn't look especially fabulous in any of them, but we took a padlock from one of the boxes as a souvenir. We have 1 padlock. The Scout Handbook was really useful. Too bad we lost it during the expedition.
The Boy Scouts?
The Boy Scout Handbook's gone. Mary Jane is hungry. Something to drink. Hungry drink.
As long as we got above 5.
Ted's stomach is rumbling. All Ted wishes for are a few drops of water. They can live another day.
No! Give it to them.
We're not certain about the situation on the surface. A trip could be risky, but we could really use the supplies. Shall we prepare for an expedition?
Don't do it, it's not working.
What happened?
No,
Shall we prepare for an expedition?
nah,
How's everyone looking?
pretty bad.
Everyone's sick.
Everyone's dead.
We can't cure them
Who wants
either.
to get it?
We can't cure them?
We don't have a med kit.
And we don't have a Boy Scout.
Expedition.
To make it in it.
We stumbled upon the remains of a bandit shantytown. Someone or something tore it down. Incidentally, amidst the rubble we found a cat, licking its paws nonchalantly, surrounded by blood and dismembered limbs. As we made our way back to the shelter, the cat followed. We can now hear its paws impatiently scratching our hatch. Should we let it inside?
Yes.
Okay.
Kitty.
It is a kitty.
Well, is another map.
Well, others would say it's a pain in the ass.
His name is Sherikov, I think. Yeah, Sherikov. Meow. When we opened the hatch, the cat jumped in and marched around the whole shelter, sniffing all of us, every wall, corner, empty soup can, and piece of furniture. Finally, it picked a quiet place, sat down, and let out a deep sigh before taking a 12-hour nap. Its collar has Sherikov etched into it. What kind of name is that? Use some food. She needs water immediately.
Feed anyone.
He needs food, but that's fine. Dolores would really love to eat something. She needs water. Ted looks very weak. If he doesn't eat today, it might be really bad, and he needs a drink. So,
Give Ted anything.
it was Ted getting both, Dolores getting water, and Mary Jane getting water, right? Yeah, Mary Jane getting water. I don't need to feed him, he's good. Enough staying around. It's time to visit the surface and look for some additional supplies. Maybe something survived the blast. Maybe someone is still alive. Let's find out. Who is going outside?
We should do like a World's Plays, Let's Play kind of situation.
I don't got a good enough microphone for that. Your choices are Dolores or Mary Jane. So the daughter or the mother?
For what?
Expedition.
Get rid of the daughter. You're not gonna turn around again.
The mom.
Good.
The mom? Okay, I'm gonna give her I'm gonna give her full rations then, so she'll live.
Mumsy.
What should she take with her?
I'll disappear for a little bit. Fighting this.
Boy Scout thing still?
No, it's gone. You lost that last time. You have a gas mask,
Gas mask.
a lock,
Gas mask.
a map,
Why the hell would you
bug
bring a
spray.
lock with you?
playing
spray.
cards, and a board game.
Bug
No, you
spray.
don't have the board game. Bug spray? Bug spray.
A better question is, for all of you following this channel, who the hell plays Jenga on the beach? That's a very valid question I have. Is,
Ignore him, everyone.
No, that's something they advertise. I'll show you the shit right now.
Day 17.
Take it.
Oh no!
Shut up. Take it to the beach,
What?
of friends, and everywhere else you go.
What the
Like,
fuck?
who the hell plays Jenga on the beach?
I don't know. Timmy.
Like, comment, and subscribe if you bring Jenga to the beach.
Hunger drove Timmy insane. When he realized we won't be able to provide for him, he snuck out and never returned.
I told you.
Mary Jane is starving. We better give her some food today or else. Tuba was bad enough, but this coughing is even worse. Mary Jane needs medicine and quick. Dolores is on her way to the surface. Let's hope she makes it back. Ted is hungry.
Commented and subscribed to your Twitch channel.
I knew Timmy would.
Yeah, YouTube, not Twitch.
You're banned.
Oh, you're doing YouTube?
Yeah, I do YouTube.
Oh, alright.
I would do Twitch, but I
YouTube channel. I'm sorry.
need to set it up so I can do both. We always steered away from casinos, gambling dens, and the like. So when a man came to our door and told us he used to be a gambler, we were suspicious. He invited us to play a game. He proposed a 2 water bottle bet in a card game of our choice. Shall we use the card games to bet? No? Is it a no? I don't know what you said.
He said no.
Did you say no?
No.
Okay. No, you didn't say no, so you mean yes?
Nah, he's definitely like fucking racist shit.
Everybody asks you if you want to play a game, you suggest one of the
Day
two things.
18.
Do you suggest that they're going to win because they're cheating, or are you going to suggest that it's saw because, who else would say let's play a game?
Gambling is a terrible habit. What kind of example is that to set the kids? We need supplies, but we're not getting them like that. We'd sooner rob someone. We sent that man away. Good riddance. Mary Jane is quite hungry. She needs medicine quick. Ted is hungry. He needs medicine or he'll die. Time to ration supplies. Nobody gets anything. A knock on the door is not something we take lightly these days. So when a man came to our doorstep offering us a high quality, us a highly profitable game of cards, we weren't convinced. Is a bet of 2 soup cans and a card game a reasonable choice in our situation?
No game.
No game. The guy just came back and he's like, how about soup? Day 19. Gambling is a terrible habit. Okay, we've read that already. Mary Jane's quite hungry. Everyone has to drink sometimes, including Mary Jane. She's dying.
Peter.
Ted is hungry. Should drink something. Is dying. Nobody gets supplies. They don't need. There's certain cues to tell when they need it. Timmy just ran away because he went insane. But other than that, we're good. As long as we have food and water, we can stay locked in, but we'll have to leave eventually. It'd be good to head straight to safety instead of getting ourselves in more trouble, if that's even possible in this situation. Our hope is that our brave soldiers will come to rescue us and take us to some well-hidden, well-stocked government shelter. Timmy had comics about those, so you know they must exist. All we need to do is make contact with the military, but we don't have a radio, so it doesn't matter. Day 20. Sherikov meowed. Oh, Sherikov moved. Hi, Sherikov. If there is one thing we need to do, it's use a radio on a regular basis to catch any... Oh, we've read this already. Mary Jane's quite hungry. She keeps fainting. She needs water now. Alright, now you get water. Ted is rumbling. Looks like he's got 1 foot in the grave. Okay, now he gets water. Everyone gets water. Sherikov is still a fresh addition to our little family, so we need to keep an eye on it. And believe it or not, just today we noticed something else on its collar. It seems to be a metal plate with an address on it. And it's not far. Should we take a quick trip to see what's there?
I'm sorry, is that animal shelter?
There's an address on Sherikov's collar. Should we take the trip to go see it?
Yeah.
Okay. Huh? Dolores came back. Mary Jane's gone. When Mary Jane's sickness got worse, and when we weren't able to provide her with medicine, she decided it's time to cure whatever she had on her. She left a note saying she's not coming back since she never even liked our town to begin with. Oh. We grabbed our new fluffy friend for a little stroll through the wastes, only to immediately run into a couple of gentlemen dressed in trench coats, fedoras, and shades. They gritted their teeth at the sight of the cat and said they'd been looking for it. Apparently it belongs to the dear old Nan, who loves it dearly. Before we could utter a word, they took Sherikov, thanked us, and left. The cat didn't seem to mind, so maybe it's for the best. It might sound paranoid, but we think someone followed us. Let's just hope this doesn't happen again. One of our neighbors had a boat of his own. The old-timer wasn't happy to let anyone use it and just kept it in his yard. It's still there, but the neighbor isn't. We finally got a chance to get a look inside. Since the ocean is pretty salty, keeping a supply of drinkable water on board was a pretty reasonable precaution to take. Now it's reasonable for us to take it all with us, plus 2 waters. The captain's cabin was a mess, but we managed to dig through it and even find a fancy hat and a working radio. We weren't sure which one we should take. Tough choice, but we ultimately decided to take the radio. We have a radio now. At one point during our expedition, we were ambushed by a pack of mutated cockroaches. We managed to scare them away with bug spray.
Yay.
In their nest, we found a supply of soup, plus 2 soup. We didn't bring the bug spray back from the expedition, minus the bug spray. Dolores has not eaten for a while. Dolores needs a doctor, or at least pills. It is now or never. Her sanity is questionable, and she's really tired. Ted's stomach is rumbling. Either we get medicine for him now, or he won't see another one. He won't see another day. We won't be able to see him eat another can of soup. Nobody gets rations. We found an anonymous note next to our shelter door. Whoever wrote it requests that we send one representative to a meeting tonight at a set location. That person must come unarmed. This bit worries us, but the author assures us he or she is friendly and doesn't mean to hurt us. Are you going to send someone to check it out? Who do you want to send, the father or the mother?
The father.
The father? Okay. Hey guys.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Day 22.
My settlers got captured.
Ted died, Johnny.
Did you just bring your entire setup down here?
Yes, I did.
Wait, they killed Ted?
Ted's dead in front of us. He's right here. His corpse is laying on the chair next to his wife. His wife is insane.
I'm guessing he lost.
Ted has been sick for far too long, and he was too weak to keep on going. He passed away in his sleep. The meeting was organized by twin siblings, a brother and a sister, who took it upon themselves to scout the remains of the city looking for trustworthy and decent people. They seemed honest about their intentions, and were more than happy to meet them again. They said they know where to find us, and they're going to contact us if they need some help.
Sit 5 of my settlers got captured.
Ted has safely returned, but he died. Dolores would really love to eat something. Dolores needs a doctor, or at least pills. It's now or never. Dolores is the only one alive, and she is mentally insane. She's sick as fuck, and she's hungry.
Just send her out there.
We're not going to give her supplies.
Like 60 seconds.
Yeah. We cannot send anyone on an expedition. There's no point in trying. It's not easy to be calm in these circumstances. Hopefully we'll keep our peace, or else we might need to act like a wolves. Survival of the fittest and all. The end. Sherikov's back! Thank God, sure. It's easy to feel a bit down when living underground like this. No sunshine, no sky. We need to get rid of that pessimism and try to bring some cheerfulness into our lives. To our surprise, we found Sherikov back in our shelter this morning. We're not exactly sure why or how it came back. Is it our good care it appreciates? Our kind hearts? Optimism? Or just our stockpile of soup cans? Only time will tell. Dolores bravely faced hunger. However, eating is a habit that is hard to shake off. She just couldn't take it anymore. Of all the places we could have perished, this is probably the best one. Or maybe not. We spent 23 days in our shelter. Good game, Johnny. Good game. I had Johnny do all the decisions and I did all the rations. We're streaming.
Streaming?
Yeah, we're live. Say hi to the live YouTubes! Hi.
You calling somebody on Snapchat? Yep.
Well, we had 5 out of 5 successful expeditions, which was nice.
Sit 5 of my settlers got captured in a fight attack the barbarian campsite.
Do it.
This is the situation. Alright. What did I got? It would be a minor defeat, and they would technically miss characters.
Do it. Johnny, the world is the problem. Nukes are the answer. Get Gandhi involved. Get Gandhi involved.
You're right. Should. I might.
You're gonna die anyway, so just do it. I don't know, what should we play next?
60 seconds.
60 seconds?
More 60 seconds.
You wanna play I'll play West of Loathing. It's not 60 seconds. It's West of Loathing.
Oh my god, should I just attack or should I just...
Just fucking do it, Johnny. No balls. Oh, my legs. I'm gonna go get a drink of water. I'll be right back. We'll start a new game in honor of our brave Johnny Bravo.
I can't believe you brought it.
No.
Okay, here we go. Alright, new game. Streamlabs. OBS. There you go. Maybe we'll make a cartridge. Yeah! I had the strangest dream. I was choosing a character class. Cowpuncher, Beanslinger, or Snake Oiler. What do you think we should choose? Which one looks good to you?
Beanslinger.
Beanslinger? Beanslinger it is. Unless Johnny has an opinion. Melee, magic, or guns? Guns? Snake Oiler. I will be deciding vote by flipping a coin. I don't know, what do I got that I can flip? I can flip the R, I think. There, I got that stand right over the R.
Oh god. Wait, Mr.
Why?
Wow.
Wait, this might either be really good or really bad.
That's Johnny. Snake Oiler it is.
Woo! Okay.
What? Why sad face?
I thought it was gun guy.
Yeah, Snake Oiler.
Ah, okay. Whoops, not know that.
Jesus. Snake Oiler. Alrighty, where'd my thing there? Snake Oilers rely on their moxie and chutzpah to tame snakes, their fearlessness to extract potent oils from those snakes, and their cleverness to manufacture and sell potions made from those oils. You've heard Snake Oilers are doing really well out west since the cows came home. Everybody needs potions and hope in these dark days, and also out west is where... Oh, needs potion and hope in these dark days. And also out west is where all the best snakes live. Okay, so, the background of this game is the cows came home. And what that means is Demon cows raided the West.
It's nice. I like it. Alright.
And so that's what's happened. Read the spine of one of your books, The Hero Skeleton Warehouse. Dad gave me this one when I was a kid. Shall we read another?
Sure.
The Journey to Monster Lighthouse. I read that one 10 times. Read another?
Huh?
Shall we read another one?
Sure.
Etta Hardy and the Secret of Rattlesnake Woods. Rufus liked this one as much as I did. Read another? Your brother. Nah. Too bad. There we go. That's what I want.
But
If you read a bunch of the books from your bookshelf, you get a book. It's called Walking Stupid. This book tells the tale of a renegade sheriff who is really, really bad at walking. Unlocks stupid walking as an option.
it's a power of usage. You know, all the words.
Yeah. So look at the peak of F. Yeah.
Wow.
What the fuck, F?
I got him saying that. F is doing some crazy shit. I mean, yeah, it's a European.
You accidentally dropped the book and then ruin it by stepping on it 30 times while you're trying to pick it up.
Okay.
Oops. But hey, now you have stupid walking. Come over here and look at the stupid walking. Hey Russell, how you doing? Caw! I'm gonna miss you, buddy. Caw, caw, caw! Talking to a bird. He's cawing at me. Feed Russell a cricket. You grab a cricket from your cricket bag and feed it to Russell. He coos appreciatively and nuzzles your hand. Goodbye, Russell. Be good. No. Maybe it's time for you to leave, too. You open your bedroom window, not pictured, and unlatch the door to Russell's cage. He winks at you, caws one last time, then flies away to the west. Well, I combed my hair and got an experience. I'm gonna turn the phonograph off. We don't need music. Ah, I stacked the firewood. Missed the family meal. Oh my god. Okay. You pick up one of your brother's weird books and flip through it. Not sure what this says. You pick one of your on the application to dynamics of a general mathematical method previously applied to optics. Solutio problematis ad geometria situs pertinentis. Oh yeah. Stupid walking. Did I say colorblind mode? it just says you never know. Nerd mode. Nerd mode? Oh, don't spend my XP. I like the stupid walking. And it changes as you just walk around. There's a ton of them. Your mom smiles warmly as you approach. I'm leaving, Mom. We're gonna miss you, kiddo. Oh, and before you leave, I got you a present. A present? Yep, it's that book you wanted for Crimbo. I know it's early, but... Johnny, picking locks, desert survival, or bartering? Picking locks. Yay! Locks and how to pick them.
It should have honestly been desert survival, but it was
After you're done reading the book...
What's up, bro? How'd you get in?
I can get into anywhere.
Alright, sorry.
Alright.
Wait, don't you need to like justify entry though?
You gonna tell him?
I will.
Here.
No one's here.
It's John.
Plus, it's gonna cost us billions of dollars on Mexico.
Hey guys.
We're not paying for the damn wall.
Johnny. After you're done reading the lockpicking book, you donate it to a local orphanage. Soon those orphans will be able to make their escape. Go orphans go.
It's beautiful. How's it going? Yeah. I see ice.
Briefcase full of snakes.
If you open it while someone's actually calling you, you close it. It's on my video also.
Alright, Johnny. Catch you later.
See ya. That's a review piece on the guard.
Your brother Rufus is standing there looking nervous. He's pretty good at looking nervous.
What'd you do to the food today?
Nothing. Other they had been cleaning around, right?
Oh, word?
Yeah.
My brother's an ass.
Yeah, what time is it, guys? You know? 7:30.
To play the prologue again.
7:36. You were, that's impressive.
Sure, it was spectacular.
What is this? It's so when you changing your major?
When am I changing?
Shit. When you coming to my major, bro?
If I don't do well in math.
June.
What are the decisions? You guys never told me.
What?
The last thing you told me was
You started talking to people. I just started playing. I actually left the game. We'll play some other time together, right?
Yo, what's your major? CS. Ah, cis. Not CS. Cis, my friend. CS is the one with calc.
I guess I'm gonna be done with this stream.
You think
So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.